Hello, America. This is Richard Brewer. You know, I believe that Americans from time to time should pause and honor our national flag and to reflect about the sacrifices that our forefathers made and the sacrifices that our military made to keep this country the great nation that it is. And it is a great nation, despite her faults. Leastwise, I don't see a lot of people sneaking across the border trying to get out of America. So in that mindset, I'd like to do a couple of patriotic ballads for you. First one was recorded by Johnny Cash back in the mid-70s, called The Ragged Old Flag. And the second one was written by John Mitchell, recorded by the late great John Wayne, called America, Why I Love Her. I walked through a county courthouse square, and on a park bench an old man was sitting there. I said, "Your courthouse is a little run down." He said, "Well, it'll do for our little town." I said, "Your flagpole's leaned a bit, and that's a ragged old flag you got hanging on it." He says, "Is this the first time you've been to our little town?" I said, "I think it is." He said, "Well, have a seat." So I sat down. He said, "I don't like to brag, but we're mighty proud of that ragged old flag. You see, it got a hole in it there when Washington took it across the Delaware. Got powder burned the night that Francis Scott Key sat watching and writing, 'Oh, say can you see?' Got a big rip down in New Orleans with Packingham and Jackson tugging at her seams. We almost lost her at the Alamo, beside the Texas flag, but she waved on, though. She got cut with a sword in Chancellorsville. She got cut again at Shiloh Hill. There was Robert E. Lee and Beauregard and Bragg. South wind blew hard on that ragged old flag. In Flanders Field in World War I, she got another hole from a Bertha gun. She ran blood red in World War II, and, well, she's hung limp and low a time or two. She was in Korea and Vietnam. She went where she was sent by her Uncle Sam. She waves from the ships upon the briny foam, and, well, now we've about quit waving her back here at home. In her own great land, she's been abused, dishonored, denied, and refused, and the very government for which she stands is scandalized throughout the land. And she's getting threadbare, and she's wearing a little thin. She's in pretty good shape for the shape she's in, 'cause she's been through the fire before. And I believe she can take a whole lot more. So we raise her up in the morning, and we take her down at night. We don't let her touch the ground. We fold her up right. On second thought, I do like to brag, 'cause I'm mighty proud of that ragged old flag. America. Why do I love her? Well, you give me time and I'll explain. Have you ever seen a Kansas sunset or Arizona rain? Have you drifted on the bayou down Louisiana way, or seen the cold fog drifting over San Francisco Bay? Have you heard of Bob White calling in the Carolina pines, or heard the bellow of a diesel in the Appalachian mines? Does the call of Niagara thrill you when you hear her waters roar? Have you watched with awe and wonder at a Massachusetts shore where men who braved a harsh new world first stepped on Plymouth Rock? You think about them when you stroll along a New York City dock. Have you seen a snowflake drifting in the Rockies way up high, or seen the sun come blazing down on a bright Nevada sky? Have you hailed the Columbia as she rushes to the sea? Have you bowed your head at Gettysburg in our struggle to be free? Have you seen the mighty Tetons or watched an eagle soar? Have you seen the Mississippi roll along Missouri's shore? Have you felt the chill in Michigan when on a winter day the water rages along the shore in thunderous display? Does the word aloha make you warm? Have you ever stared in disbelief when you see the surf come roaring in on Waimea Reef? From Alaska's cold to the Everglades, to the Rio Grande to Maine. My heart beats fast when I think about this land. America. Why do I love her? Well, I have a million reasons why. Our beautiful America beneath God's wide, wide sky. God bless you. God bless America.